Two insurance powerhouses go head-to-head, one burning question: who truly protects your future? On one side, MetLife, a giant with decades of trust. On the other, Northwestern Mutual, renowned for its personalized approach. We're ditching the slogans and diving into what actually matters. Every factor gets a score, and by the end, you'll know exactly which insurer stands tall. The winner might just surprise you. So, here's our map for today. We'll be looking at price and premiums, financial strength, policy performance, product variety, and customer experience. These are the categories that honestly make or break it for most people shopping for life insurance. Ready? Let's get into the details. Starting off with price and premiums, let's talk MetLife first. Here, where MetLife pulls away right out of the gate, if you care about your wallet, their term life policies are way more budget-friendly. Plus, you can really tailor the policy to fit what you need. The only thing, they don't give you those super strong cash value returns you might see elsewhere. Now for Northwestern Mutual, their premiums. Yeah, they're usually higher, especially for whole life. But the trade-off is some of the strongest dividend payouts in the industry, and oh, if something happens where you can't pay your premium, there are waivers available. So both have perks, but today, MetLife's affordability gives it the win for this round. Moving on to financial strength, MetLife definitely has some serious muscle. They're a Fortune 50 company, and those A+ ratings from AM Best are no joke. But there's been a little bit of noise lately about S&P outlooks dipping, so something to watch for. Now Northwestern Mutual, and honestly, this is where they really start flexing. Their AM Best rating is like as elite as it gets, a double plus. They've been this solid mutual company forever, and their stability is kind of legendary at this point. Not gonna lie, Northwestern Mutual takes this one easily. Next up, policy performance. With MetLife, you get really good term options and some flexibility with their universal policies. The catch: if you're hoping your cash value is going to balloon, yeah, MetLife usually can't match some of the bigger players. Now, Northwestern Mutual is an absolute beast for whole life cash value. Their policies just grow and grow, especially if you stick around for a while. And their dividend history, honestly, it's one of the richest out there. The only thing, if you're looking at term life as an investment, there are better spots. But for overall policy growth, Northwestern Mutual is the clear winner. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know that Northwestern Mutual has paid dividends to their policyholders every single year since 1872? Yeah, that's over a century of never missing a beat. Product variety? Alright, MetLife really steps up here. They've got this massive international lineup, and there are tons of options and riders to bolt on, whether you're looking for basic coverage or want something unique. The one downside: if you're like a high net worth individual wanting super tailored policies, you might run into some walls. As for Northwestern Mutual, they cover all the basics, throw in top tier disability and long-term care. Honestly, their long-term care is a standout. But if you're looking to move overseas or want international options, not really their thing. So in terms of pure variety and flexibility, MetLife's got the upper hand here. And finally, customer experience. So MetLife is pretty slick with the online application piece, and the claims process is, surprisingly, pretty fast. But if you go digging in the reviews, J.D. Power scores aren't super high, and you'll see mixed takes about support. Northwestern Mutual, meanwhile, plays the long game with actual real advisors you work with. If you like that one-on-one hand-holding, this is your jam. Their client retention is crazy high. Only thing is, if you love doing everything digitally, their onboarding might feel a little slow. But all things considered, Northwestern Mutual wins in customer experience for sure. If you pulled up a chart comparing all these categories, you'd definitely see some areas where MetLife shines, especially on price and variety, but Northwestern Mutual just blows past the competition for whole life performance and reliability. Here, what it comes down to: if you want something flexible, affordable, and with options for just about any stage of life, MetLife's a great pick. But if your priority is maxing out long-term value and you want that old-school, stable relationship, Northwestern Mutual is just unbeatable, especially for whole life. If this helped settle your insurance debate, make sure to stick around. There are more head-to-head breakouts coming. Stay tuned.